billahi minash shaitani rajim. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. God grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Amen. I'm here today to give you some tips. This video is mainly for parents and children. Yes, for parents, these are the tips that you use to notice if your words or children are into drug use. By the time you realize, let me start by saying one, poor eating habits. If you realize that your children have begun to eat, their eating habit has changed. They've begun to eat less than they ought to eat, or they eat more than they usually eat, you should know that it's one of the signs that they are into drug use. And then poor sleeping habit is also another sign for you to know that your children are into substance or drug use. By the time they oversleep or they sleep less, this is irregular sleeping habits. Then thirdly, progressive loss of daily plan. By the time you know that they have a certain routine they follow daily, and they begin to shy away from those routines, they begin to not to follow those daily routines. That is a progressive loss of the daily plan, and it even go as far as losing your focus, losing your plan completely at large. Loss of constructive planning. It is this progressive daily loss of structure that leads to constructive loss of constructive planning as well. Easily angered is another major point you should know. By the time your words or your children get angry easily over nothing, it's another sign for you to know that they are into substance or drug use. By the time you see them undergoing a minor depression, that of no reason they get sad, they get bored, they get lonely, even when there are no reasons for them to do that, it's another sign of drug or substance use. By the time they become overnight, they become defensive over their wrong actions or wrongdoing. It is another sign for you to know that they are into drug use. The conscious lying. By the time you discover that they lie consciously, you should know that they are into substance use. And then I think the ninth one, unreasonable resentment. When they resent themselves unreasonably, they begin to sideline themselves or distance themselves from the family. You should know that it is another sign. They always want to be alone on their own. You should know that it is another sign. By that time, you should, with all this, you should know that they are exhibiting impulsive and compulsive behavior. It is this all put together. There are more to it, but with these 10 reasons, they should be able to you should be able to know that they are into drug or substance use. Yes. So my advice to children: listen to your parents. Listen to your parent. There is no parent that we dislike or we develop overnight hatred against his child. Not at all. So you should follow your parents' advice. You should listen to them and listen to your teachers as well. With that, they are putting you on the right path. No parent will mislead his child. So children should always listen to their parents for the fear of substance use. Thank you.